Hey, how's it going? So you might already know by the thumbnail and the title, I got a new toy. I'm going to share that with you here in a second, but first I'd like to go over what I'm going to use in that new toy, and it is oxalic acid. And when you're doing an oxalic acid vapor treatment, you want to use the purest form of oxalic acid that you can find. And this is what I found. It's from Florida Labs, and I'll leave the link down in the description down below, and check them out. This is the best stuff I could find. It's fairly inexpensive. I think I gave like $8 or $9 for this, and it's 8 ounces. So get you some oxalic acid, and then when you're doing a vapor treatment, you want to use a respirator. And this is a respirator I picked up, and you want cartridges for like organic vapors and such. They have numbers for the cartridges, and this is a 60923 cartridge, and I believe there's another number of cartridge you can use as well, but this is what I got. So before you start your vaporize or vapor treatment, you want to have this thing on because you don't want to breathe in that vapor, and you want to test fit it, and do a negative and positive pressure test. That way you can make sure it's sealed around your face properly. Now I already went and drilled holes in the back of my bottom boards, and then I plugged them up with the golf tees. Works perfect for plugging that hole up, because you don't want the bees filling up that hole on the back full of propolis, and then you go stick your vaporizer in there and it plugs up the tip of your vaporizer. Now the vaporizer I picked it because I'm leaning towards like a buy once, cry once, if you've heard that saying before. And some of these vapes are pretty expensive. If you buy them from like Man Lake or Dandit, you're going to spend like $500. But I found a guy that was making them, and some of you might know of Jono's vapes, but apparently he isn't making those anymore. This is pretty similar to Jono's vape, but another guy makes it. His name is Rick. He's very easy to work with, very friendly, and this is what he got me right here, the Mighty Vape. And you can see his contact info right here, ras0902@aol.com. This one was $160. He has another one that's $180, but it's $160 plus $15 for shipping. It came out to a total of $175. But look at this handle. The handle goes up like that, nice comfortable handle. But that's my new toy. And he shipped this thing out quick. It took like 3 days to get here after I contacted him. So get a hold of Rick if you're looking for a vaporizer. We're going to test this thing out and see how it works. And the kit came with two of these silicone lids, so you can put your OA vape in there, and measuring stick, 1 gram measuring 1 gram measuring stick. And I guess you want to use 1 gram for each 10 frame deep. So on most of these I'll be using 2 grams. And he also has some instructions in here that he packages with the package. Let's see if I can open these up. I'm not going to go over these with you guys. I mean, it's kind of basic stuff. But when you're working with oxalic acid, you want to wear you want to have your proper PPE on. So rubber gloves, and then when you're working with this thing, you want to have leather gloves on because this gets hot, like 400 degrees hot. So I'm going to throw on my PPE here. and I'm gonna get this fitted on and properly fit. And before I just start doing these, I got some wet rags. I'm just gonna throw the wet rags over the entrance so that way the vapor stays inside the hive. I already took off my quilt boards on top, and I plugged up my upper entrance. So all I got to do is get my respirator on, get this thing heated up, and we'll get started. So okay, I got my respirator on, as you can see, and I've already done the positive and negative pressure test, and we got this, I got it plugged in, and it's already up to temp. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some treatments, see how it goes, and take out my my plug, get this back on, and let's party. And I'm sure, you know, once you've seen one oxalic acid treatment, you've seen them all, but I just had to share my new toy. The mighty Vape. Looks like it worked pretty good to me. On to number 2. Well, if you didn't just see that, that's why you wear a respirator and safety glasses. But some reason that top popped off. You guys see that? Just insert golf tee back in there. And when it's back up to temp, you're all done. So quickly, I just want to add, I messed up. I gave this hive a double dose. I gave it 2 grams per 1 deep. I wasn't paying attention. So hopefully they're okay. And I about did the same thing right here, but I caught myself, and that's when I realized I double dosed this hive over here. So pay attention, and on with the video. Whew. So there it is. I should have had the camera on the other side because I kind of screwed up. Instead of keeping this upside down before I stuck it in the back, I turned it upside, right side up, before I even had it stuck in the hole. That was kind of a disaster. That's why you're wearing your respirator and your gear. And I did have one of these pop off on me there at the beginning. You guys might have seen that. But if you get one of these and you have more than just a couple hives, I'd suggest getting more of the silicone cups, because I think 2 just isn't enough, even with just 6 hives. But yeah, the Mighty Vape works pretty good, quick and easy, beats hauling a battery around. But if you got access to an electrical outlet, get you one of these. Save you some money. You don't get the $500 ones, get one of these. But that's that. My bees got their first treatment of oxalic acid from Florida laboratories, and I'll probably continue doing treatments. I'll probably do 5 treatments, 3 or 4 days apart, depending on how my schedule works out. Now, I'd also suggest doing a mite wash. That way you know where you're at as far as your kill rate. I didn't do a mite wash, but that's just me. So hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the Mighty Vape, and until next time, we'll see you later. Oh, PPP or PPE, it's a must-have. All right, now we'll see you later. Some oxalic acid treatments. I'm probably not sitting in the best place to be doing a video right in front of these hives, but the purest form of oxalic acid that you can get. And these bees are not liking me right here. A negative pressure and a positive pressure test. These bees are not liking me right here. I picked a bad spot to do my video. Yeah, these bees are not liking me right here.